This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Welcome back, Cadillac High School. Jay Simon alongside Ryan Biller. Girls Big North basketball action. Cadillac Vikings and Traverse City West Titans. Vikings lead at 17-14 as we are approaching the start of the third quarter. And during the halftime segment, Ryan, you talked a little bit about the defense of these two teams and how they might make some minor adjustments in order to keep their opposition on their toes. What about the offensive keys for these two teams? How might they generate a little more offense? TC West is obviously used to scoring more than 28 points a game.
Yeah, I think for Cadillac in their offensive end, they need to move more without the ball. There seems to be a lot of standing around, stagnant play, and watching the ball handler dribble the ball around. And so when they have been active, they've been able to generate easy opportunities, and have missed out on a couple of those. TC West, I think, has to be ready to shoot the ball. If the Vikings continue with the 2-3 zone, they got to be set ready to hit the shot and be aggressively taking the ball to the basket.
Vikings will start with the ball as we get the third quarter underway. There's a block by Borer. Straight up rejection, and collects it. Bill Russell would be proud.
Long and lanky body there, 23 with Borer.
Bill Russell kids played for the Boston Celtics back in the 50s and 60s. As there's a turnover. And forcing the other way, Bryant can't get it to go. Rebound Titans.
Nice pass.
Look. And a nice lefty finish by Becca Borer, who is probably the last person on the Titans that the Vikings want to get hot.
15, that was Perquette.
And there's another block. Borer up top. Borer looking to Coach Bauman saying, I ain't touch her. I don't know what that is.
There's a lot of leather there.
There was a lot of leather up top. We will give the official the benefit of the doubt and assume there was body contact down below.
The Titans seem to have come out with a little bit more pep in their step. Scored the first bucket and have had a couple of blocks, I think, here. So maybe some halftime adjustments by Coach Bauman.
Polis second. No good. And Borer with another rebound. 18-16 Cadillac. Somehow got that pass across the paint. I have no idea how.
Wrapped it right around the body. I don't know.
Tacey Lewis with the bucket. Tied at 18. Polis working against Paige Carlson. Scrum. And there's another turnover. Borer with the unselfish pass, and Perquette can't finish, but Borer cleans it up.
Yeah, there's a little more pep in the Titans right now.
And it is a Titans lead, 20-18 for the first time in this game. With 6.5 to go, we're going to get a timeout from the Vikings.
Yeah, they're cranking up their pressure a little bit, Jay. Titans are. And getting up a little bit further, making the Vikings pick up the ball. Rookie, Jay. I'm a rookie.
No. I'm only doing that because I'm having trouble hearing you. I don't know if it's my age or if it's your soft-spoken.
You're listening to the music instead of my voice.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how loud I am in your headphones, but you're very quiet in my headphones. So, I mean, I don't want Coach Biller necessarily.
Oh, I can go there.
I'm sure you could. I don't have any doubt about that. Mary Kay Johns trying to stop the Titan momentum with that timeout. Bennington into the corner. Polis for three. And through the legs. That's some interesting defense, and we'll get a jump ball. I'm always interested to see how long they let those scrums go.
Yeah. It's a little bit's not bad because you don't want to be calling the whistle.
Too early, sure.
Yeah,
but
too early, but yeah.
I always feel like it's a good second and a half too long. Wait for somebody to get hurt.
We get
Oh,
too
there's
many
a
hands
pick.
in there, yeah.
Polis batting that away. Hamilton blocked
Another
beautifully by Tacey Luz. And then we're going to get a foul.
It's good defense there by Luz.
Luz with the block around
Yeah.
the stomach level height. Didn't even let Edmonton get it up above her shoulders. Foul was on Edmonton, her first.
Oh, that's good
Oh,
denial
no.
there by Katie. Katie Bartman
We get
there.
a foul?
with
We did. A little bump
poke
on
away.
Edmonton. Made the mistake of glancing down. It's the second on Maya Walters. Edmonton trying to cross over on Tacey Luz, who is checking to see if Edmonton wore her deodorant tonight. We're going to get another jump ball, and that will give possession back to the Vikings.
Yeah, she's giving Hannah some fits right now.
Well, she's long. She's taller
Yeah.
and longer than she is, too.
A little taller player, a little longer reach. Hannah's got her work cut out for her here. Keep the ball low. I noticed she was bending her knees a little bit more. Getting back to some basics there with ball handling.
We'll give and go with Edmonton. Lost the handle, manages to get it to Bryant, and Bryant drags the pivot foot. Not a high school kid in the country who believes they traveled, is there?
No. No. That's probably right.
They never think they did. And there's another Cadillac steal, applying that pressure. Bryant with a quick jumper
there's
buries
that
it.
Squared her shoulders nicely there. Bryant did knock that down.
Tied at 20. Perquette. Carlson thought about it. I thought she was going to shoot for sure. She did that little loading of the right foot.
Yeah.
Boer with a nice move inside, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Bryant. Boer loves to take those Patrick Ewing-like 2 long strides across the lane. She's very effective with it.
Yeah.
Kids, Patrick Ewing played for the New York Knicks back in the 80s.
There you go.
Boer with another straight-up block.
Yeah. Their length is really bothering Cadillac right now, and they're being more active for sure.
There's a long 2, and that will go over the backboard from Luz. Boy, Becca Boer has got to have at least 4 blocks in this game.
Yeah.
6 if you ask her.
Yeah, no. She's very much, I think, a central focus for them defensively, and then spurs on the defense. Perquette's had a couple of really good passes tonight for the Titans, and I see there, they missed that shot. I think Coach Bowman would be happy with that shot selection, pulling the trigger quicker this time.
Bree Welch, the senior, coming in and harassing Emmington now. McAllister gets it knocked out of her hands. It'll stay Cadillac ball.
Vikings holding their own right now with the Titans.
Nice dish,
Great
Hannah
pass
Emmington.
there, Hannah.
Allie McAllister with the bucket. She's got 4 in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get a foul.
See, both teams are feeding a little bit off the defense, too, and dribble penetration. Right here, that the Vikings have picked up full court again, and that's provided them with a couple of turnovers and easy opportunities. The Titans, too, they've been more active defensively.
KK Roman over the timeline. Boer doubled. Emmington tapped it away. Boer gets it back, and then Bartman with a nice job on the other side, tapping it away from Perquette.
Katie's been very active tonight in her hands in the passing lanes and getting touches on the ball.
KK Roman thought about it. Now she'll drive into the lane. Finds Borer. Kick out. Perquette for 3. High arcing. And this is going to go off the Titans. Just over the midway mark here in the third.
Yeah, here again, the Titans picking up full court.
Oh, collision there is Welch. A little aggressive going for the ball. Knocks Bartman to the floor. excuse me, that was Bryant, I think she knocked to the floor. Bryant and Bartman are very similar.
They are.
They have the same leg things going on. They are wearing similar shoes.
The knee wraps and
blonde. Okay, so Bryant has the headband. That's the
there you
difference,
go.
the Nike headband. All right. A little behind the back from Bryant. Another behind the back from Bryant. In and out. Saved by Polis, but to the Titans. Nice little moves from Bryant there.
Oof. Vikings were
Foul
begging.
on Bryant, yeah.
They were begging for one all the way down there.
We just get technical?
That's what it looked like to me, Jay.
For slapping the floor?
Yep. Yeah.
Not sure she said anything. I don't know if she said anything to the official or if
maybe that was either the reaction, I think, with the fist on the floor or something she had said. A little frustrated, I think. McKenna is. She missed that good shot, a great move behind her back, and she's had a couple rim off tonight, and I think she's just a little frustrated there. And
Coach John's having a quick little conversation with the official who made the call over at midcourt, while Percat will shoot the free throw.
got an experienced refereeing crew here tonight. I know through the time I was coaching, they were also refereeing, so I'm sure it was something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, you never want to let the kids get too crazy with their complaining. Kids are always going to, like I said, there's not a high school kid in the country that ever thinks he fouls anybody or travels in the game.
Well, sometimes it's about, and we talk every day to our young kids about handling frustration, handling failure, or
showing respect,
doing things the right way.
Yep. That was a nice pass and a nice layup. Darcy Danzer, she's got 4 in the game. Edmonton looking for help. Polis, nice look across the lane for McAllister.
Kaylee, a great pass there down to Allie.
Allie McAllister with 6. She's been the recipient on all 3 of those. Some nice assists from her teammates.
Cadillac's transition back into falling to the 2-3 zone again now.
And there's a steal. Polis has numbers with Emmington.
Good pass. Good choice.
Emmington somehow didn't travel on that.
Oh.
And that's going to go off the Titans. It'll be Cadillac basketball. Her right foot stuttered all over the place. The left just stopped. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I think I'd have torn a ligament if I did that. Guarantee you I'd have torn a ligament if I tried to do that.
Slid across the ground there. Looked a little awkward and able to get the shot up, but
there's a steal. KK Roman stepping in the way. Roman looking to go all the way, and she'll draw the foul on Bartman.
if I could count the time, Jay, that when a steal is made by a team and a girl goes down the right-hand side of the floor for a right-handed layup, it happens quite a bit.
You'd have a lot of nickels.
There was, yeah. Maybe we could get some a hair back or something.
KK Roman misses the first. KK, not her given name, but nobody uses it.
That's what everybody calls her, Coach said.
Chance to tie this one at 24. And she
Nice
does.
little shot. Good rotation.
Emmington breaking the press. Bartman thought about the three. And we'll get a double team and a foul call.
Well, good strong.
Every high school kid in the country thinks, I had the ball, ignoring the fact that you had to go through two arms to get it. But
well, forearms sometimes feel like a basketball, leathery, you know.
You've heard the phrase, the hand is part of the ball, right?
Yeah.
Some of these kids just consider the hand to go from the shoulder to the wrist, right? That's all. No big deal. McAllister, nice little give and go with Emmington. Emmington trying to dish it out. It's going to draw the foul. It should be on the floor as she was clearly passing.
Yeah. It's been a couple of nice passes on both ends. TC West making good use of the bounce pass on their end, whether it be in transition or in the half-court set. And Cadillac, a couple trips ago, Kaylee had a great left-hand scoop around to Allie underneath. And looking for their teammates here. Both teams trying to be unselfish.
Polis, Emmington swung around. Bartman lost the handle, found it. Gives it up to Polis. Nice look again for McAllister. I think that was partially blocked or at least harassed by Borer. Somehow got it to Polis, who got blocked from behind. Scrum again. And do we get a timeout or a jump ball? We got a jump ball before the timeout, or no?
May have to check that basketball for some extra sweat or
it's going to be Titan basketball.
some kind of slippery fluid
no
or
doubt.
something on that.
Looks like a football game.
Yeah. Good effort by the girls, both sides, both teams.
Well, still tied at 24 here, Ryan. The JV game went to double overtime.
It's an exciting
Varsity
game.
thought that was fun and might want to try it themselves as we get a Viking steal.
Another great pass.
Emmington can't finish with the left. Polis with another rebound. Polis's jumper is good.
Hey, they got one to knock down there. They're being so unselfish, Jay. Cadillac is. It's nice to finally get something as a reward.
McAllister's going to pick up the.
Got too much body there on Boer.
I call those cheapies, not because they're not fouls. They're definitely fouls, but they're not getting your money's worth on those.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta get low, get around them.
On the rare occasions that I play pickup basketball with 20s and 30-somethings, which is dumb. I don't do it much anymore. Always and invariably, because of my height, I'm not that tall, but I'm just a little too tall to play the guard position like I would prefer. So I always get stuck with some guy bigger than me.
Yeah, that happens.
He usually doesn't like me defending him after 4 or 5 possessions because you've got the ball down low. I'm just going to hammer you. Oh. Sorry. I get my money's worth on my fouls is what I'm trying to say. Speaking of fouls, we'll get one here.
Nowadays, if I were to play, Jay, it's my mind can tell my body that I should do something.
Yeah, that's exactly.
The problem is my body's not responding.
Your body says,
same,
no way. Thanks, but no. Thanks for asking. 25 seconds remaining here in the third. Vikings with a 2-point lead, maybe looking to get the last shot.
Yeah,
Bartman definitely, shifted that left foot.
That's why you jump stop with 2 feet in the air. Catch the ball with 2 feet, jump stop with 2 feet. Therefore, you can make either foot your pivot foot. Sometimes those little fundamentals you get forgetting about.
Perquette loses the handle, trying to go around McAllister.
There you go. There you go.
5 seconds left. Oh, a little too strong for Bartman. And barring a...
They're seeing the right plays, Jay. Cadillac is right there at that last little push-up. They just are a step or two off. They're making it a great play.
3 quarters in the books here at Cadillac High School, where the Vikings have a 26-24 lead over the Traverse City West Titans. We'll take a break. Final quarter of action coming up. You're watching girls Big North basketball on -26 and CCTV. Back after this.